To the air right away is Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be second down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down. Hurts will try it again. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Again, Hurts. That one intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
First play, and May goes to the air. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Off the play fake, it's May. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
63.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Great,
To throw is Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Hurts. He'll go right and find his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. To the air again. Hurts. To the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return is Jermichael Hasty. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. On play action, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On second down, here's a run with Stevenson. Third and 6. Now, May. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, New England. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to take this all the way home. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter. But that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Here comes third and 6. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Nice job there.
Get in there!
Keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on
Fuck is he stumbling for? Get the fuck in there! What the hell?
On fourth down has
That was
already been
bullshit.
made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after
Fuck, it looked like Juan and shit.
If not, it's a fourth.
Take your medicine.
You give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down. One of the easiest ways to negate these
go, bud.
good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
A 3-yard loss on the play. Brings up third and 7.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down. May gonna look to throw. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On second down, it's May.
Yeah!
To avoid the rush there, he's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and short, and here is May. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They'll run Stevenson, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Stevenson. 17.
Going for it now!
And now they've got 1st and goal. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, sack.
They'll go with him again. Will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
18, let's go now.
That one is caught. In the
That's out of bounds! That's out of bounds!
Blue team. Touchdown, Patriots. And before the
Yes!
touchdown, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay.
I told you, out of bounds!
Before we do anything else. Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's May. That's in the end zone.
Let's go, Eagles! Dun, 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 dun.
Turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
I don't know, you're 0-3 right now.
Hey, easy, 63. Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot. a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the
One play at a time, one play at a time.
the first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Pair of sevens.
One play at a time, one play at a time.
And we're back in Philly in a moment. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll manage only a couple. Jawan Bentley there on the tackle. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they get this one across midfield.
Not going nowhere.
To the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's May. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
May to throw on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Eagles will take over possession here at the 44.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it's speed.
And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Hasty. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to run it. And he will score. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. They'll go right back to Stevenson. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Bell is the man in motion. On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, New England.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's May. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll try and get there on the ground. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe D.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Hurts will try it again. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Hasty. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, it's May. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
They're going. It's May. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I get...
That is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Here we go, set. Nike, 18.
May now on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Patriots.
Joey Slye back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Hurts now. That's taken in right side by Goddard.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Hurts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Hurts. He connects. field to Dotson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles tack on one more to their lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes Antonio Gibson out of his end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Hasty. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll tuck it and take off. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. May going to look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here comes Antonio Gibson out of his end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Stevenson.
You boy tough as fuck. You boy tough.
3rd and long. To throw is May. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by James Bradbury.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball.
And he will score again. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So, all my years, here's one that you don't
Damn, you
see
giving me the ball, Mac?
the field goal team on 1st down.
Damn, what are you doing?
And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
73.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This is caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection for 6. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Hasty. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Here's May. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. It's picked up by one.
Damn, I fumbled that shit right across the damn floor.
NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and we'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
3rd and long. Throwing is May. Pressured, gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They'll go. Here's May. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurt. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
My boys are beating that ass. You took my ball.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. To throw on 1st down is May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down. Out of the gun, here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Here's May again. This one, downfield.
Big boy was going to get it.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going. It's May.
Give me that ball, boy. Give me that shit. Get on me. Get on me.
Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
You know, Mike, we spend so much time talking about the development of these young quarterbacks, and we do it really from the sense of, are they learning defensive coverages? Are they seeing the safeties and the rotation and a lot of these complex coverages that they don't see in college?
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
I got to get this 1st down.
Devontae Smith, the intended
Got to
receiver.
get this 1st down.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Great, set. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts.
Fuck.
Is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And
Come on, man.
today's gone. I don't blame them. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Yo, I just Randy Mossed you.
45.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Oh, yeah, shout out to the old Patriot, by the way, Randy Moss. Shout out.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, easy, 63, back, Delta.
Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Fuck, I missed it.
And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. May now on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, New England.
Uh-oh, coming back.
On the board, that pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Great, set. Tiger swamp.
Man in motion is Smith. Hurts to the air on first down. That's to the sideline and pulled in by Smith. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagle. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
You know you like that hard count.
On the table now, it's 1st and 5. To the air again, Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
Damn, I rushed that too much.
Jawan Bentley.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. On 1st and 10, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And he is going to score.
You better smack him on the fucking head.
A big play for the defense to get on the board. Quarterback trying to keep that play going. Instead, sees it go back the other way.
And the quarterback's doing a nice job of keeping his eyes down the field, but he doesn't sense the pressure. And I think that pressure, Mike, is what caused that errant pass. And not only does it lead to the turnover, but it leads to the pick 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The real game that you're about to cry again, too. Who are you playing today? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 97 yards. Touchdown, New England. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a short pickup, too, about the 42-yard line.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He keeps it himself. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. Second down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Devon Gottschall there on the tackle. On third down, here's Hurts. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. On is Elliott to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles stretch things out even further. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return is Hasty. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. To throw now, May. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. They'll fake the give. Now it's no chance at all. He'll go down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. On play action, Hurts. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Off the play fake, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's May. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. May to throw on second down. This one complete to Bourne. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go play action.
He could have came back.
Downfield, he's got Bourne.
You just got to get more strategy.
Up around the 45-yard line.
There's some open plays, probably.
Off the play fake, it's May. On play action, here's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that...
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that's not going to yield a whole lot.
Why'd you time out? I'm trying to run the damn time.
New England's going to take their second timeout. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead.
You're not fumbling.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll work his way forward to about the 30-yard line. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Alpha.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Silver.
On play action, here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Great.
Now Barkley. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Barkley.
Saquon Barkley on the carry. He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Good. Set. Bang. Hey, easy. 63, bang.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun. It's met. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Darius Slay.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
In motion, the tight end Uzama. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead.
All right.
And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.